What's up everyone, this is Raven Gunplay and let's get started. So today we are reviewing the HG Gundam Breaker Battlelogue, the Gundam Livelance Heaven from the Gundam Breaker Battlelogue series. Now you guys can actually watch the short anime series in the Gundam info and I highly suggest it. It's actually one of my favorite short series for the Gundam anime. Now, before moving forward, a special shout out to the sponsor of this channel, Sci-Fi Anime Montreal. They are providing different types of plastic model kits from Bandai, Kotobukiya, Frame Arms, and many more. I will leave the link in the description below so you guys can check them out. And also, they have a special offer for any orders $50 and above. So here is the special code and the special discount. And just to let you guys know, this is for Canada only for the moment. Now for the history of this unit, it is actually available in the manual itself and Gundam Wiki, so you guys can check them out. But here is the trivia of this unit here. Now this unit was actually based off the Gundam Deathscythe Hell, as you guys can notice the similarity. But then for the kit itself, it is actually based off the Gundam Deathscythe HGAW, which we will be doing a side-by-side comparison and you guys will be shocked. So practically it's a kit bash between the Deathscythe and the Deathscythe Hell. Now there's another piece of item that this unit have that actually came from the Gundam Versargo, which is the Megasonic Cannon located in the torso. As for the other information, this unit is actually used by Toma Aizen, which is a rival of Ryusei. Toma used to be the leader of the Sokai High School Gunpla and wants to be an aspiring Gunpla fighter to support his family. He transferred to a high school affiliated with the Gokusode University. Despite his school appearance, he has a bold and aggressive battle style. If you guys watch the anime, you guys will understand. Now, as for the Gundam itself, it uses the Gundam Deathscythe Hell as its base unit, and its silhouette and color scheme were customized to create a Gunpla with an angel motif, which is actually quite nice. So you get the Gundam Deathscythe and then you got the Livelance Heaven. And then it is the complete opposite of the Grim Reaper-like design. Its battle style is also different from its base unit, which is specialized in melee attacks, and it is equipped with the new armaments that allow it to handle medium and long range combat. The active glow can be opened to transform the Gundam Livelance Heaven into an angelic form with 6 large wings, enabling the MS to release its Divine Retribution finisher, where it justly punishes its opponent in Gunpla battles. Now that is actually quite fascinating. Now let's move on to its weaponries. Now for its armaments, it comes with a Megasonic Cannon located in the abdomen. It can fire a destructive high caliber Mega Particle Beam that is capable of disintegrating a mobile suit with a single shot. This component is taken from the NRX-0013 Gundam Versargo. And then you got your beam lance. Now for the effect parts here, it clearly came from, I believe, the Sinanchu, which is quite nice. It is a versatile spear for close combat that can emit a powerful beam blade from its head. It can also fire beam shots from its tip. It has 3 different modes: the rod mode, lance mode, and the sight mode. Wow. Now some of its special equipment and features are the active cloak. Now the active cloak again came from the Gundam Deathscythe Hell. It is a special armor equipment that allows the Gunpla to absorb an opponent's radar waves but also deflects beam weaponry. Its structure is different from the base unit, opening up to give it the silhouette of 6 wings spreading. Now that is fascinating. Now the other feature is the Zero system. The Zero system is very popular for the Wing Zero, but this unit have it. It's a special system built into the forearms. It is a system used to achieve complete victory and gives the Gunpla fighter an immense amount of information that can overwhelm an average fighter. Wow. This is definitely another trivia and very reminiscent of the Wing Zero system in the Gundam Wing series. Okay, now let's move on to the details here, shall we? And let's see if there's any nubs and seam lines that you guys might notice. Now to top it off with this nub seam lines, you guys will see some of the nice details here. Now let's have a closer look with the beam lance here. As you guys can see, it actually got a really nice detail, and it actually comes with the stick from the Deathscythe itself. And then you got your hands here, you actually get a couple, and as you guys can see, this is actually gold color, and there's some details there, which is actually quite nice. But I do prefer an actual gold color, but this one is actually better than the mustard color. Now for a closer look, we can actually remove the backpack here. Hopefully I can remove this easily. Now just to let you guys know, it's actually hard to actually post this in what do you call that now, in the active cloak mode. Now let's work on the details for the cloak here. Underneath the active cloak, there's some details there. I actually ended up using the stickers, so it's really not that bad at all. So there's a lot of potential here, and also it's actually using the backpack of the Deathscythe. So again, we'll be doing a side-by-side comparison without the active cloak, because I actually don't have the 1144 Deathscythe. So as you guys can see, here's the back here, and there's a lot of potential for detailing there. And scribing is like, this spot here is definitely great for painting Duo Maxwell or the other Gundams, and I've seen those types already. Okay, so that's it for the details. Oops. And you guys can see you can actually remove it easily as well. And then as for the unit itself, okay, so you guys can see I've done some panel lining here, and it's so different from the Deathscythe. Just some really nice details, and since it's majority of it is white, you won't even notice the stress marks. So as you guys can see, just closer look actually gives you the opportunity to know if there's any snubs and seam lines. Now for the gold part, you might notice it, but you actually have to look closer. Okay, now let's go ahead, and now that you guys have seen a close-up look on the details, now let's go grab my Deathscythe here. I've already done a review, so there you go. So I'm sorry, Livelance, I didn't post you properly. As you guys can see, the difference there, the chest, the shoulder, the forearm have been redesigned, but then you got the legs here, the front legs. As you guys can see, so much similarity there because they are the same parts. The feet itself is the difference. Okay, and for the backpack, now you do have pieces to convert it into a Deathscythe backpack, but I don't think there's enough pieces to convert it into a Deathscythe completely, even the headpiece. And the shoulder skirt is very different as well. So as you guys can see, the difference between the two, the main and the side skirt is different. So yes, it's based off the Gundam Deathscythe, but it's been completely redesigned, which is actually quite nice still. Okay, and then where's the other Deathscythe? This is actually from my painted one. Okay, not bad at all, practically the same, but the parts had been the stick itself, which is nice. And now as for the articulation here, the articulation double jointed, but as you guys can see, a part actually fell off, so you got to be careful there. Now that is a ball joint, which is unfortunate. Now you get 2 slots here for customization. The headpiece is a ball joint, so you actually get some good articulation there. Oops. And then for the waist, it's another ball joint, so just extra care, because I heard some rumors about some loose parts, but for now I haven't seen any loose parts at all, which is actually quite surprising, to be honest. Okay, maybe this one may be the problem, but it's actually kind of tight there. Now let's remove this piece here. You get your back skirt. The back skirt is quite nice because it's articulated, and look at that, some details. Then you get your side skirt and front skirt. Now, and as for the legs here, you actually get the slot for a basic action base, and it actually got the Deathscythe articulation there. There you go. There you go for the articulation test and details. We did cover a lot, but we still have a couple more, so let's just move this away and show you guys what's left of the stickers. Okay, so this is the stickers here. As you guys can see, I almost used them all. I still got a few more. Now for the extra parts, you do have the polycaps here, leftover polycaps. You have runner B1, that's what's left, and then you got runner C2. Okay, and then you got, I think, runner F2, and then you got the clear part, runner F. Okay, this is for, I believe, the Sazabi, I think so, or the Sinanju, yes, Sinanju. And then you got runner E1. Now E1 here actually does have some form of headpiece here, which is actually quite nice, and then you looks like part of the feet here, so plenty of customization parts. And then you got runner F1, that piece, and then you got runner C1. Then last but not the least, you got runner D here. Runner D is from the Deathscythe. Okay, now you do have some conversion parts here, but you don't have the clear parts. You even have the parts of the shield and the weapons here, the not extended. So you can definitely convert the backpack into a Deathscythe backpack, but you don't have enough pieces to convert the Livelance into a Gundam Deathscythe. That's how it is. Okay, now let's put this away and let's end this review, shall we? And give my final thoughts, but first I need to put all of this back together. So is this unit worth getting? Definitely a yes. Based off the Gundam Deathscythe, the Livelance is practically the angel, aside from the Wing Zero. But the design itself is actually quite fascinating. The color scheme is actually well done. It's actually well made. There were some rumors about this unit here having some loose parts, but in all honesty, there's really not a whole lot of loose parts. Of course, it's kind of hard to do the action poses when to give this cool look, cool pose when the active cloak is its closed form, and that's the hardest part. But articulation wise, not bad. No loose parts, really great color separation. There's some stickers that I'm not really a fan of, but you can still use it, and you can actually do some detailing and a lot of opportunity to actually scribe and do some painting. You can even turn this back into a, like, the Deathscythe itself, like a redesign. And there are plenty of parts as well for your own customization, and the Gundam Breaker is actually designed as well for you to kit bash each other. So this is the second kit released in the Battlelogue line, and I do highly suggest it. So before we're ending this channel, special shout out to the sponsor of this channel, Sci-Fi Anime Montreal. They are providing different types of plastic model kits from Bandai, Kodabukiya, frame arms, and many more. I will leave the link in the description below so you guys can check them out. And also they are providing a special offer for any orders $50 and above, and here is the code. So just to let you guys know, it's for within Canada only for the moment, so order some more so we can go international. He's a good friend of mine, and I really had a blast meeting with him back in Montreal. So that's all the time that I got, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and bell notification for future videos. And remember, have fun, relax, and enjoy. That is Gunpla. And have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. This is Raven Gunpla, signing out.